to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Is there any chance to abstain from?
Adequate notice of this meeting has been sent to all members of the Board of Education and to the Bergen Record in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, 1975. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to our student representatives.
Okay, 8.
Good evening, everyone. There's been a lot of excitement and activity happening at the high school lately, and I'm proud to share everything we've been up to. To start off, homecoming was a huge success. The dance brought tons of energy and school spirit. We crowned our homecoming court, and we're proud to announce that Rachel Rosales and Michael Pilato were named our 2025 Homecoming King and Queen. It was an awesome night. Great lemonade, by the way. Our seniors had a blast taking their senior group picture at the playground across the street from the high school. It was a fun and creative backdrop that really captured the spirit of the class of 2026. On the college and career side of things, college visits are officially underway. Admissions reps from various colleges have been visiting our school to talk with students, answer questions, and help us plan for the future. It's been really helpful and exciting, especially for juniors and seniors. At the same time, it's been a very busy testing season here at the high school. We've had students completing GPA testing. Next week, 10th and 11th graders, and even some 9th graders, will be taking the PSAT. On October 29th and 30th, everyone in the high school will be testing the new NJGPA field test system in the morning. Even with all the testing, students are staying focused and working hard. Outside the classroom, we've been taking care of our school environment with a recent courtyard cleanup. Students rolled up their sleeves to help make the space more welcoming. In sports news, we're celebrating a big win. Our girls cross-country team brought home a victory, the league champions, coming out on top, undefeated, making us all proud. And lastly, we want to give a big shout out to our Rising Falcon, a student who's been recognized for their leadership, hard work, and all-around positivity, senior Dylan Cerciello. It's always inspiring to see our peers being celebrated for the impact they make. And that's all from the high school. Moving on to the middle school. The first month of middle school has been great. Learning to master the locker combination is a classic middle school hurdle, so it's great to see that they're adjusting well to that. A smooth start like this sets a wonderful foundation for the rest of the year. The Week of Respect is a significant initiative in New Jersey schools, designed to foster a positive school climate and promote respect among students and bullying. The week provides an opportunity for school districts to recognize the need for age-appropriate instruction focused on HIV prevention and to support the school safety school climate team in maintaining a positive school environment. Additionally, our students had their pictures taken in September. The middle school also wanted to remind, again, to make sure your child is wearing their lanyard and IDs. It's important for maintaining security and quickly identifying all students of our school building. Unity Day is being observed on October 22nd. It is a signature event of National Bullying Prevention Month. It represents a day to unite for kindness, acceptance, and inclusion to prevent students from being bullied. The main way people participate is by wearing and sharing the color orange. Moving on to Washington School. First off, our preschoolers are off to an amazing start this year. They're getting comfortable and making new friends. We're really proud of how well everyone is settling in. Last month, we kicked off our one big fundraiser of the year, and it's going great. A huge shout out to our awesome PTO for helping make it all happen. We're thankful for all the support from our families and community. We also had our back to school night in September, and it was packed. So many families came, including a bunch of new ones joining our district for the very first time. It was awesome to welcome them and show off what makes Washington School so special. Now that it's October, we're celebrating the Week of Respect by learning how to be kind, caring, and respectful to one another, something we take a lot of pride in. It's also Fire Prevention Week, so we're learning all about fire safety and how to stay safe at home and at school. And we're all really excited for our very first field trip of the year. Our preschoolers are going pumpkin picking. After that, they'll get to paint their pumpkins with help from the Service Learning Club. It's a fun way to get creative and work together with older students. There's a lot of great energy in Washington right now, and we're proud to be kicking off the year with so many exciting things. Thank you.
Now I will give an update on our elementary schools. Long Memorial School is off to a great start for the month of October. Students are adding their signatures to a school-wide display that pledges to be an upstander at Long Memorial. This serves as a visual reminder of their commitment to kindness and respect. Also, the PTO-sponsored Trunk or Treat is scheduled for October 17th. Long School extends a huge thank you to all of the families that are coordinating this event. Finally, Long Memorial will celebrate Unity Day on October 22nd and decorate their blacktop with positive messages. Over at Franklin School, they have been focusing on academics and community, and they celebrated the Week of Respect with daily themes for students and staff. This past month, the Saddlebrook Fire Department visited Franklin School. Franklin also held their Scholastic Book Fair organized by the PTO. Back to School Night had a great turnout with many families attending. And finally, teachers completed beginning of the year testing earlier this month, and the kindergarten class took part in a field trip around the community, which everyone enjoyed. At Smith School, they also saw great turnout for their back to school night and witnessed many parents partnering with their children's teachers to make the 25 to 26 school year great. The Smith School PTO worked closely with their media specialist during the fall book fair and had an extremely well-attended fall fest as well. Students got a surprise visit from the fire department last week, and they loved getting to see the trucks and firefighters. Overall, all of our elementary schools are handling the busy month of October well with community events, annual assessments, and beginning of the year meetings. Thank you.
Thank you, girls. Thank you, ladies. Okay, do you want to do the presentation first or your report first?
Report first.
Okay, so our superintendent report?
Thank you. I will do our update, the superintendent update, and then I have a very quick presentation on the DLMs, and then we have Franklin School here, and they're going to share some happenings around their building. Okay. Just wanted to share, most of this I do post on social media, but for those not on social media, I wanted to make sure I publicly shared it. Our high school pond, so our high school students, they cleaned up their courtyard, and our high school pond is looking better than ever before. Former board member Richard Philippek recently gifted the school 2 beautiful koi fish, and our students are very excited to have those koi fish in our courtyard pond. I also wanted to share that one of our administrative team members, Jane Ellen Bear-Jenkins, she was presented with an award called the Dr. George Thompson Jr. Award from East Stroudsburg University, where she graduated. This award recognizes individuals for exceptional achievement in community and human relations with a demonstrated commitment to ESU's mission and a promotion of multicultural and diverse values. So I just wanted to say congratulations to Mrs. Jenkins. Our fire department, as you heard, they visited all of our buildings. This was a success. We want to thank our fire department for always ensuring that our students and staff stay safe. I also wanted to let the board know, now that we are in October, our INRS teams, intervention and referral services teams in each building, they've started their meetings. So we have a Google form, it's called Request for Assistance, and any one of our staff members are able to fill out this Google form and submit any concerns they have about any student. And it might be academic, behavioral, attendance, and then we kind of wean through those, and then we take them to the INRS team, and we develop an action plan for them. So our INRS teams meet monthly, generally speaking, and they monitor these action plans throughout the school year. We've been doing really good with that. I also wanted to just take a quick moment to talk about testings. I know our students brought it up. At the high school, we do have our PSAT testing that we host every year, and then the NJGPA, which is the graduation requirement, we do the fall retakes for the students that did not pass in the spring. We offer it again in the fall. In addition to that, our state has created a new state assessment. So the New Jersey Student Learning Assessment, now they made it adaptive. So they're calling it NJSLA adaptive, meaning that as students get the answers right, the questions will become more challenging. As they get them wrong, it becomes a little bit easier. So it's a brand new assessment, a brand new platform. They moved from Pearson to Cambrian. We've all been attending the training on it. So with that, they're doing a field test in the fall. So that's going to be within the next 2 weeks. We'll be field testing the NJSLA adaptive, and it's for any 4th through 12th grader because it's based upon last year's classes. And then they supposedly are using those questions and responses to guide the creation of the real test in the spring. Okay. I also wanted to share with our board that our Director of Curriculum and Instruction, she's been meeting with our teachers to review evidence statement analysis for both math and ELA. So this analysis, it breaks down how our students performed on specific standards within the state assessment from last school year, and it identifies strengths and areas that need additional instructional focus. So by going through this data with our teachers, our Director of Curriculum has helped our staff understand exactly which skills our students have mastered and where there are no gaps. So the goal is to ensure that our curriculum and instruction are directly aligned with the areas that need the most student performance improvement moving forward. So our NJSLA testing presentation from sharing the results from last spring's test will be at November's meeting. The deadline's November 12th, and that happens to be the date of our meeting. So we'll be sharing those results with the community at that time. But I will say, generally speaking, our teachers have been working so nicely with our director on looking at the data. And as you know, our second and third district goal, our second goal is to increase in our math academic performance, and our third goal is to improve in our science academic performance. We also have applied for our title funds through the EWEG grant. It has not been formally approved yet, but we did enter. I wanted to share with the board all the items that we have entered to get from these title funds, from the grant. So we have Elevate Science program for grades 5 and 6, Discovery Science for grades K to 3, News ELA for social studies. We currently have it for ELA and math. No, IXL we currently have for ELA and math. And we're getting IXL for science and social studies. So you can see we're trying to give our teachers more resources for science in this as well as math. We're looking into creating a student commons area at the high school, at the middle school, high school, and that alcove adjacent to the media center. So we're looking at some furniture to go there. Professional development, we're sending our teachers to Conquer Math, and we get really positive feedback when our teachers attend. For our English language learners and our staff, professional development, family engagement, we do that multicultural night every year, and professional organization memberships. We are updating our curricular classroom and educational software for all our newcomers. And then also with our Title IV funds, we are looking to purchase Gaggle Therapy, which is an on-demand therapy service for students and staff. It's a virtual mental health platform that delivers therapy from a licensed mental health professional, even on the weekends. So we share that out with our staff and our counselors so that way they can share with our families. We did have a Hall of Fame meeting the other night, Athletic Hall of Fame. Was that last night? Last night? Feels like so long ago. We had a good number of alumni that are returning to be a part of this initiative. We received close to 90 nominations, and last night the committee narrowed the list down to about 27. They're going to continue the conversation in November and then talk about planning the main event, but it's really nice to see our alum come back and really get really excited about this Athletic Hall of Fame that we're looking to start. Also, our parent partnership night, our first one for this year, is Tuesday, November 18th. We are going to do a meet and greet with our board trustees, so be present. We'll get you some giveaways. And we are also going to host FAFSA presentation, artificial intelligence for parents, AI for parents, Lincoln Parent Portal session for our parents, vaping session for our parents. The county is going to host that one. A HIB session, High School 101. AlphaBest, as always, offers to have childcare. We will have refreshments, and we still have some Acme gift cards for giveaways. Questions? Tuesday, November 18th,
Through the chair, do we have a time on that?
6:30 to 8:30.
Thank you.
At the middle school, high school. I'll be sending out more details as we get closer.
Thank you. Presentation? Okay.
All right, so at this time, we'll ask our board members to transition over to the chairs for a presentation.
Is my stuff in your way? You sure? We'll kick it.
Okay, so thank you for being here this evening. This is a presentation on dynamic learning maps from our spring 2025 results. What is the DLM, dynamic learning maps? They're assessments that our students with the most significant cognitive disabilities, who the general state assessment that NJSLA does not apply to, they then take the DLM. It's approximately 1% of students with disabilities that take the DLM. The vast majority of students with disabilities actually do take the NJSLA, the state assessment, with their appropriate accommodations per their IEPs, their individualized education plans. And then students taking the exam include both students in district as well as those out of district. Now, this is why it's a very quick presentation, because legally we can only report stats when we have a group of more than 10 students. But because there's such a low number of students that take the DLM, we actually do not have one group that has even close to 10 students. So we had a total of 15 total students that took the DLM, 9 are in district, 6 are out of district, and due to the low number, we're not really able to share their specific data. It's both on the computer or pencil and paper if they need that. Any questions? Told you it'd be quick and easy. All right, we're going to move to the more fun presentation. So at this time, hold on. First, we'll have Daichi. You want to switch it, please? Thank you. I am really proud to see all these Franklin students and staff members. I was not expecting so many of you. So I thank you for coming this evening. And Mr. Robinson, our Franklin School principal, I invite you up so you can share.
Good evening. Thank you so much for having us, inviting us. Franklin Schools clubs and activities help students lead, grow, and feel a sense of belonging. They turn interests into confidence and connect learning to service, community, and creativity. So thank you so much to our teacher advisors for their dedication and to our students for their energy and ideas. Thank you to our Franklin families for supporting the advisors, the late pickups, the early drop-offs, and strengthening our school community. Thank you to our board members for all they do to support our schools and programs. And I'm so proud to introduce our Franklin School presenters.
All right, so we have 4 groups that are going to present. One is the Student Council, one is the Environmental Club, one is the Technology Club, and one is the Safety Patrol. First of all, I just want to say thank you to all of you for coming out and supporting your students. These students serve as role models to all of the younger students at our school, and we are very proud of them. The first group that's going to present is the Student Council. So if you are one of the people presenting for Student Council, come on up.
Hi everybody, I am Angelina McCool. I am here tonight to represent the Franklin Elementary School Student Council. We are a service club that organizes events and activities in our school. Our members attend monthly meetings and work to help our school and community. Students who volunteer for the Student Council take pride in representing Franklin School. We are a role model for younger students and treat our community with respect.
Every year, the Student Council collects socks for Socktober. Did you know that there are thousands of people experiencing homelessness in the state of New Jersey? This includes men, women, and children. One of their greatest needs is warm, clean socks. We are currently collecting the new socks still in their original packaging. Our collection started on October 13th and will end on October 31st. We placed collection boxes in all of our homerooms and told the students about our plan. The socks we collect will be donated to Family Promise in Ridgewood, New Jersey.
For our 100th-day school celebration, we have collected change to make changes at Franklin Elementary School. We replaced outdated artwork in the hallways with more inspiring pieces. We purchased a new speaker and microphones to use for student presentations. We have a lot of ideas for even more changes we would like to see at Franklin School. Check out our school Instagram page and to see what we decide to do this year.
The Super Bowl is one of our most popular activities. The school is divided into 2 teams. 2 teachers serve as team leaders. The leader of the team that collects the most donated items is safe. The other teacher gets pied in the face. Each year we strive to surpass the previous year's total. If we do, then we get to pie the principal. We always worry that we might not reach our goal, but our generous students and their family constantly amaze us. Last year, our goal was to collect more than 1,762 items, and we collected 1,804 items. The donations collected by the Student Council were delivered to the food pantry at First Reformed Church, at the Center for Food Action, 2 local food pantries after helping people in our community who were in need. We all felt like winners. We have big plans for our next Super Bowl.
We would like to thank the students, families, and staff at Franklin School for their ongoing support. I'd like to give a special shout out to Miss King and Miss Jager for our advisors. We should also like to thank the Board of Education and Miss Violetti for allowing us to tell you about our activities. Yay. Aw.
All right, environmental people, you're up next.
Wait, is there another one for,
I can take it.
is there another sheet for us?
Yes, but it's not you. You're good. It's yes. Yep, I see it.
Wait, are these the person?
All right, here we go. Who's up first? Maya. There you go. Yes. All right, here we go. You ready? Be ready.
Good evening. I'm Maya Merkulik. I'm here to tell you about Franklin Elementary School's Environmental Club. We are the service club that works to beautify our school and raise awareness to our environment. We hold monthly meetings to do work, reduce, and recycle. Members of the Environmental Club care about our planet, work hard to inspire others.
We enjoy gardening around the school, especially in Karen's courtyard. For those who don't know, Karen Kenny was the school nurse at Franklin School. She took wonderful care of the schools even while fighting pancreatic cancer. After she passed away, the community came together to create a beautiful courtyard to honor her memory. It's a calm, relaxing space where students at Franklin School can go in to enjoy nature. We are happy to maintain this.
Last year, we received a recycling grant from the Bergen County Utilities Authority. Through some research, we learned that cartons can be recycled with our plastic. We conducted an audit to determine the number of cartons used at Franklin Elementary School. Our audit revealed that we use about 150 cartons a day. That doesn't sound like much, but it adds up to over 27,000 cartons a year. We used our grant to expand our recycling program. We purchased more bins for classrooms and larger bins to wheel out to the street. We are excited to be recycling to help save energy, protect our resources, and keep waste out of landfills.
Sorry, somebody couldn't be here. The theme for Earth Day 2026 is plastics, planet versus plastics. We'll begin our research on the risks of plastics at our first meeting this year. We will discuss their overuse and the harmful effects they have on our environment. We will encourage students to reduce their use of plastics, especially plastics used in packaging and fashion.
We want to thank the students, families, and staff at Franklin School for their support. Thanks to Ms. Perbition and Ms. Jager for helping us learn about the environment and what we can do to protect it. We are grateful for Ms. Violetti for inviting us to the meeting of the Board of Education.
Yeah, because you can stay here because you're going to do your one. I'll take it, yeah. I'll do your clicker if you want.
Hi, everyone. I'm one of the leaders of the Technology Club. We've not had our first meeting yet, so... Oh, I'm Kelly Carolyn. Hello. But I do promise we have members, so we meet at the end of the month. But the Technology Club is our only club offered to third graders, and it's kind of just giving them like a creative way to use their Chromebooks. Like, we know we see it as more of a fun thing, so we kind of learn how to use it more as a tool than a game. But our first week, we talked mainly about like Google Slides and Google Docs and just going through the basics, how to change your font, how to add a picture, how to add a background. And then students start by making like an All About Me project, and then they're able to choose like a famous person, and they can make a Google slide all about them. And then we also talk about like kid-friendly websites they can use. So like on the research side, they can use Ducksters and Kiddle, like kind of as an alternative to Google. And then also 2 websites we focus on are Blookit and Kahoot. Those are just mainly game websites, but they can kind of search topics, like say if they have a social studies quiz, they can look up a game on state capitals and they can present it as a quiz and something they could do during their WIN or RTI periods. And then the last week of Tech Club is kind of the cool new project we tried last year. It was podcasting. So we listened to some podcasts, we showed them different podcasts that they can listen to, And then they were able to pick any topic they wanted and like record a podcast and share it with their friends. And it came out really cool. And that's it. No way.
Are you speaking with the safety patrol? Yeah, so you can have it, because you guys are next. Who's speaking first, do you know? Okay. Look at you, superstar.
By the way, the only reason why I'm speaking on is because that's the first person she did the paper with.
Oh, okay.
What is Safety Patrol? Safety Patrol is a program where Franklin School's sixth graders keep the lower grades safe while teaching them how to have a positive behavior. Safety Patrol is a privilege, and students need to apply for it. This program is sponsored by AAA. Some Safety Patrol members have a post in the morning, some have a post during lunch, and some others at the end of the day. Members are expected to arrive to their posts on time and wear their Safety Patrol belt. We wear belts so if any younger kids have any questions or if they need help, they know who to talk to.
Our responsibilities to make sure that students in the hallways are following directions. No kids are running, screaming, acting in an unsafe way. To work with the younger children to help them out, to set a good example while in our school, to keep Franklin School safe. Jobs. Patrolling various morning lineup locations, helping teachers get students unpacked and packed up each day, holding doors open, monitoring hallway traffic, helping younger students line up from recess, and protecting students during dismissal.
Ruby Bridges. On November 14th, our Safety Patrol will host the National Ruby Bridges Walk to School Day, honoring the significant movement Ruby Bridges initiated to desegregate schools. We are inviting all Franklin students to join us in walking to school that day.
Here are some of the pictures of our Safety Patrol in action. We love to help our students around the halls and in the classrooms at Franklin. Thank you.
Any questions from our board trustees? Okay. Do you want to do a motion for a 2-minute break? Our board would like to express a special thank you to all of our students and staff for presenting this evening, so thank you very much, and Mr. Robinson, and our parents for supporting us. We will take a 5-minute break at this time. Thank you.
Instagram's better.
No, I don't like to move, so I stay there.
Can I have a motion to reconvene the meeting?
Motion.
Second, okay, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Would anyone like to speak?
Here?
Anyone? Do I still have to do it? Nobody says yes? Do I have to open it and close it? Nobody wants to talk? Yeah, you should open it. Okay. Can I have a motion to open the meeting to the public?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? No one wants to speak, right?
Come on, Soroki.
Okay, can I have a motion to close the meeting to the public?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Board action items, B 2526.17 through B 2526.19.
I will just share, to the public, I did provide explanations for everything on the agenda during our caucus meeting, but if our board members have any questions that may have popped up, please feel free to ask.
Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Second. Thank you. Any questions?
This is board action items?
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to abstain from that because I wasn't here.
Okay, you're okay? All right. All right. Roll call, please.
Ms. Roloff?
Yes.
Ms. Traverso?
Yes.
Ms. Zattarelli?
Yes.
Mr. Raccomando?
Yes to all except for B 2526.17. Unfortunately, I was not here.
Abstain.
Mr. Aricello?
Yes.
Ms. Ianello?
Yes.
Mr. Laurentino?
Yes.
Ms. Torbeck?
Yes. Education and curriculum, Ms. Zianello?
At the recommendation of the superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items. E2526.26 through E2526.28.
Second.
Thank you.
I'll do a recap of the field trips, just a quick summary. The 8th grade, they're going to go to Rocking Horse Ranch again. It was a success last year. We have several trips with our FBLA and DECA clubs here at the high school to visit MetLife Stadium for Jets Business Day, to visit Ramapo College, to see their business program and the trading labs, and Kean University as well. They have some junior student athletes will be attending a leadership hosted by student athlete leadership hosted by NJIC. Our baseball and softball teams going to Myrtle Beach. I think those are all the big ones.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Ms. Roloff? Ms. Traverso?
Yes.
Ms. Zattarelli?
Yes.
Mr. Raccomando?
Yes.
Mr. Aricello?
Yes.
Ms. Ianello?
Yes to all, but in E2526.26, I'm going to abstain from item number 49 and 50.
Mr. Laurentino?
Yes.
Ms. Torbeck?
Yes. Budget and finance? At the recommendation of the superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items. BF 2526.23 through BF 2526.36.
Second.
Thank you. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Ms. Roloff?
Yes.
Ms. Traverso?
Yes.
Ms. Zattarelli?
Yes.
Mr. Raccomando?
Yes.
Mr. Aricello?
Yes.
Ms. Ianello?
Yes to all, but I'm going to abstain in BF 2526.25, check number 5253 and 5605.
Mr. Laurentino?
I'm going to vote yes to all, but I'll abstain from BF 2526.25.
Ms. Torbeck?
Yes. Facilities and operations.
At the recommendation of the superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items: F2526.3 through F2526.4.
Second.
Thank you. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Ms. Roloff?
Yes.
Ms. Traverso?
Yes.
Ms. Zattarelli?
Yes.
Mr. Accomando?
Yes.
Mr. Rocello?
Yes.
Ms. Iannello?
Yes.
Mr. Lorentino?
Yes.
Ms. Torbeck?
Yes. Okay, we have no policies, no negotiations, so personnel.
At the recommendation of superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items. B 2526.16 through B 2526.22.
Second.
Thank you. Any
For
que-
our
go ahead.
appointments, I will share, so a middle school, high school,
Suzanne.
a middle school, high school special education mathematics teacher is on this agenda, which we're very excited. She does have years of experience. She's very eager to work with us. She also does have her certificate to teach psychology and teach AP Psych, so we're happy to be able to hopefully be able to offer that to our high school students as well. And then you'll see there's the stipends and some paras, and then at the end, the revision for the job description for principal is simply because it had omitted a master's degree and 5 years experience in education, which is mandated to be included in a principal job description. And then point 22 is a Saddlebrook High School student to complete her hours of observation for teaching at Franklin School.
Thank you. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Ms. Roloff?
Yes to all, but I'm going to abstain from P 2526.183.
Ms. Traverso?
Yes to all.
Ms. Zattarelli?
Yes to all except I'm abstaining in P 252618, number 3.
Mr. Accomando?
Yes.
Mr. Rocello?
Yes.
Ms. Iannello?
Yes to all, but I'm going to abstain from P 2526.18, number item 3, and then in P 2526.19, items 5 through 23.
Okay.
Mr. Lorentino?
Yes.
And Ms. Torbeck?
Yes to all, but in P 2526.18, I'm abstaining for number 3.
So just to confirm, P 2526.18, ID number 3 is not approved.
Okay. Do we have any committee reports?
Through the chair, I just want to say, Mrs. Torbeck,
Yes.
Mrs. Traverso, and I, we all went to the county meeting. There really wasn't too much that was shared, other than the fact we did get to meet our new service rep. She was there, and I don't know if you guys all got her information. She said she sent it. All right, we'll forward it if
Yeah.
you guys didn't get it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, on that note, I think I forgot to share that she is going to be, did I share with everybody that she's going to be coming December, I believe? Was that you?
Yeah,
were on
I
it.
think you told me, but I don't think you
Okay.
shared it with everyone.
She will be coming to meet with the members of our board at, I believe, one of the December meetings.
Yeah, I was in part of that. Okay. Any other committee or liaison reports?
I have Franklin PTO. Just let me get it.
Sure. Okay.
All right. Franklin PTO held their Scholastic Book Fair on October 8th and 9th, which was a huge success. They're now getting ready for their Halloween Spooktacular event on October 28th. Their biggest focus right now, they're still planning their Tricky Tray Brunch for November 15th. It's from 11 to 3 p.m. Preparations are well underway. Tickets are still available, so reach out to their PTO if you're interested. And their next meeting will be on 11/10.
Thank you. Long School, yeah, go ahead, sorry. Go ahead, I was going to tell you to go.
Long School had their first regular meeting on Tuesday, October 7th. It was followed by their sixth grade committee as well as their class parent and yearbook liaison meetings at the same night. They had their recent fall fundraisers, Fall Scholastic Book Fair, David's Cookie and Cheesecake fundraisers, all of which were a success. I apologize, let me continue looking, okay. Their their trunk or treat is Friday, October 17th. Monday, the 20th, is their school picture day. And then their Halloween parties will be October 31st, after the Halloween parade. PTO will be giving pizza to all the students and staff that day. And as usual, any information or activities, please look at the LMS PTO website.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay. Correspondence? None? Old business? Sure.
A little bit of old business. You always got to go with the caveat that education is always more important than sports. But I think it's real exciting to see that we finally got that turf field with the lights. I've been to a couple of games, like a smaller sport like soccer. It's great to see because many more parents and fans come to the games. And really, Friday night football under the lights is just really, really neat. And it was great to see community come together. You saw the class of 75 had their reunion, which probably brought another 50, 60 fans to the game. So I just think it's really neat that we passed that referendum, the work we're doing to the building, and, you know, sports is kind of fun to watch, especially on a Friday night with the lights.
Thank you.
Through the chair, if I can piggyback off of that, it was soccer parents, I will say that. I've gotten so many emails and text messages about the new scoreboard and the lights and how awesome they are, and when a goal is scored, how they go. They're just like so happy with it.
Yeah, it's more than just football, so it's nice.
Thank you.
Right, it's all the sports, yeah.
And we did, what was it, was it the girls soccer senior day that we were able to put the photos on the digital scoreboard? So
It's
we
just
figured out how to do that.
very
And
cool.
now, tomorrow night is senior day for cheer, football, and marching band.
Okay. That was old business, right?
Just
New
old,
business?
real quick, old business. I had the opportunity to go on the kindergarten field trip last week with my son, and it was adorable. Just saying that I've never seen kids more excited to go to the rec center in my entire life, as well as the post office. The post office was probably the hit of the day, to be completely honest with you, for me as well, because I got to go behind the scenes at the post office. I felt like I was on Reading Rainbow or something like that. So it was cool. And Mrs. Diaquino and Mrs. Frederick and all the staff run a tight ship for kindergartners. You know, you have to keep them in line, and they did a great job. So just a shout out to everybody over there.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
And so that the board, just as a reminder, so each of our kindergarten grade levels, each school went on a separate day. And our post office, municipal township, and police officers and fire department were more than welcoming to them. So we do appreciate the support of the town.
Oh, I forgot to mention, sorry.
Go ahead.
They got to see the jail cells in the Saddlebrook Police Department, and everyone equally thought it was as disgusting as it should be. So I have a picture of all of them holding their nose inside the jail cell when they got to see the
Oh my
little
gosh.
potty that was in there. But
Oh my gosh.
very
So
fun.
funny. That's really cute. Thank you. Any new business?
Through, go ahead, Mike.
No, go ahead, go ahead. I can be a while.
Through the chair,
Mrs.
I don't know if the first part of this falls under new business, but is there any way, Tony, you can send the principals an email to please remind their parents to not block people's driveways? All schools, not just all of them, because I'm getting complaints from parents at Smith, and I am one at Franklin, but there are others that do complain, and they get nasty when you ask them to move. They curse at you and everything else. So if something can just go out to, it's not going to stop them, but it might help, who knows? That's the first part. The second part, I just want to wish Mr. Laurentino, Mr. Accamundo, and Mrs. Ianello the best of luck. You guys got this.
Yep.
This is our last meeting before the next election, and you got my support 100%.
Yep.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
And then also, through the chair, I wanted to
Yes.
say, I'll speak for myself, I'm not the board, but Vinny, Laurentino, Maria Anello, myself, you can see that the board runs very well. It's a nice team we got here, and I support them 1,000%, and it'd be nice to keep the board the way it is. Again, I wish you guys the best of luck, along with myself, so hopefully everything goes well in November.
You got this,
Thank you.
guys.
Through the chair, I agree with you 100%. So,
Ditto.
good luck to you. Ditto.
Good luck, guys.
Concur.
Thank you.
Yes, good luck. And then also, Zuzi, you might have been there when the high school vice principal and principal met with the student leaders. And I'm not quite sure how it's going to play out, but I know we were talking about the seniors painting parking spots in our parking lot over here, so correct me if I'm wrong, Zuzi, but I believe the consensus was to have a certain, like a designated area for this, like a student section, so that way they work, because there's not enough spots for every single student, so that way the students can all collaborate and sort of paint, we're gonna section off a part of the parking lot and they'll paint a student section. I'm sure they're still working out the details, but
Cool.
that will
Awesome.
be in the works.
Well, I have to say, I'm glad that our little conversation turned into something really amazing for our seniors, so have fun, guys.
Through the chair, speaking of
Sure.
a student section, at the football games, I don't know if they do it with soccer or lacrosse, whatever, but instead of having the kids on the field, how about you introduce them to a student section so they know that that's going to be there?
We did talk about that.
Zuzi's been helping me with that.
He wasn't here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, they're working on it. You have an update on that?
Hey, thanks. Breaker 19.
Okay, so so at our last meeting, we brought up the fact that like we want a student section for football because most of the time like kids come to football games and like they'll stand by the cheer and it's not like we want that high school experience where it's like the student section is there. So the whole entire week, like we talked to the cheerleaders and like at that football game, at that football game, I don't remember exactly which game, but it was
Hawthorne,
recent.
the student section was awesome.
That was away though, right?
Yeah, way.
Yeah. So home, we had the cheerleaders. They made a couple signs, so they put it up.
Oh,
And
okay.
I mean, I went with like I brought my friends, and like we sat there. Miss Roloff was there too. She was standing in front of us, but it was really hard because it's a lot of kids come and they stand in front of the cheerleaders, and we're trying to get them to go over there, but it's difficult. But I think now that like we kind of took an initiative, we're gonna talk about just like really like posting it.
Yeah.
And getting there even earlier to like mark that section off so we're there. Because even I think most like parents don't know about it, and it'd be nice to like let people know that this is where we want to, cheer for our football team, our cheerleaders, our band.
So maybe what we can do also is we've had some of our students that are in our engineering courses here at the high school, they were designing some GIFs for the scoreboard. There are 2 new ones that were sent to me already, and I know they're in the process of designing more, but maybe they can design like a student cheer or something like that that we can put on the scoreboard, and then maybe that'll get more students to want to be in that student section.
Like if you were at our soccer senior day,
Yes.
like we had everyone there, and it was amazing. Like it was just so cool. But it's also like the whole football team was there, or like volleyball was there, the soccer boys were there, and it was just so cool. And that's like we were always like stressing that like we want that every single sport, not just like soccer, not just football. Like everyone deserves that because we're all like one school together. So I think just like we have a couple games left, if we keep like making those posters and posting it on like Instagram to get kids to like actually want to do that.
Can we get a gif of me, Vinny, and Marty on the sign?
There you go.
I'm good without that.
I'll second that if we can do it.
And then, could I just add something to what Zuzi was saying about the posting? So we were thinking, I don't know if we ever went through with it, with talking to the cheerleaders for their Instagram account, if we could post something there and have kids see it that way. And then I'm thinking the student section, because obviously the kids, they like to see the cheerleaders. They want to be in that area. So I think we can make it, though, towards the middle. And I think, the posters are great. And then I think it would help if we post, like, online something beforehand, like a while beforehand. Because I know I've seen posts where it's like, we'll have a pink out or a white out. I think we can add on there, student section here, wherever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and through the chair.
Yeah.
Can you do live pictures on the scoreboard?
So the options are endless. It's just a matter as to figuring it all out.
Yeah, say if you go through the crowd so kids can see themselves on the thing, and they're like, oh, I want to do that
Like
too.
a jumbotron.
Yeah,
Like a
exactly.
jumbotron.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could. I'm not sure if we have the equipment, and I'm not.
Oh, okay.
We have the well, but yes, it's a great idea.
Put it in the budget, Ray.
Put it in the budget, they said. Is there, I'm gonna put something out there and I'm probably gonna get in trouble, but can we paint a section of the bleachers a different color so that that's the student section?
No, Ray's like, don't touch it.
Mr. Karate's ready to like pull my microphone out from in front of me.
Through the chair, can I ask a question? So, do you not have morning announcements where you can make an announcement like that?
We have the slideshow that's out front, so we use the slideshow and we email it out. We don't do announcements anymore aside from the pledge.
Oh, wow.
All right, can I just ask, how many kids read the emails?
Do you want to ask how many kids were listening?
Good question.
Can I say that? We talked about that to Mr. Mush at our the leadership meeting we had, and he brought that up, and we were just like, Mr. Mush. Like most kids don't even notice the announcements on the board. So we were coming up with coming up with ideas like how to get kids to know like, oh, this club meeting, because we do just have like the pledge in the morning, and then other than that, like no one really knows what's going on.
I thought at one time we had Thomas on there saying, "Good morning, Jonathan."
Who's Thomas?
Thomas Van Winkle. He used to do it, right? At one time, did he?
In school?
In school, right? I don't know.
That was, not,
I thought it
last
was in the
four-
morning.
Yeah, but he's like
last
30.
4 years?
Yeah, he's like 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's little, but I did the, just say it.
Announcements for the school.
But I've been asking the students in the room, I mean, when they, if they were to make announcements in the morning, would people listen to it?
Wait, Lisa, you got something to say?
You can, yeah,
Go
she's gotta, she has to wait till.
Just shout it out.
Uh-oh. And she's like, I can't do that. She knows she can't do that. Go ahead.
Well, I would say, yeah, I know we had the morning announcements at one point, and I thought that worked great. I think the slideshows, well, this year my teacher actually shows them. I will say last year my teacher didn't. I didn't even know that there were slideshows, honestly, until this year. And I think
Oh, they're showing in the
mostly last year,
They're supposed to show them in the morning.
something that I noticed was the slideshows, they're showed in the morning, but unfortunately, some kids, either if they're doing work in the morning, like the couple minutes of homeroom, or if they aren't looking, I don't know what it is, but I will say I did feel like the morning announcements, like it doesn't have to be long, just a quick thing, at least for the student section. I think that would be fun, like just the morning of the football game.
Right, not like every single morning.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Thank you, guys. I have to. Anything else? Okay. So, I'm opening again, right? I'm all like, just, we never talk that much. Can I have a motion to open to the public?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Does anybody want to speak? You want to speak? Okay, I have to read the thing.
Yes,
so
sir.
Let me read my thing. Okay. Residents are requested to state their names, addresses, and subject matter. In the event it appears the public comment portion of the meeting may exceed 45 minutes, the presiding officer may limit each statement made by a participant to 5 minutes duration. Issues raised by members of the public may or may not be responded to by the board. All comments will be considered and a response will be forthcoming if and when appropriate. The board asks that members of the public be courteous and mindful of the rights of other individuals when speaking. Specifically, comments regarding students and employees of the board are discouraged and will not be responded to by the board. Students and employees have specific legal rights afforded by the laws of New Jersey. The board bears no responsibility nor will it be liable for any comments made by members of the public. Members of the public should consider their comments in light of the legal rights of those affected or identified in their comments and may be aware that they are legally responsible and liable for their comments. I was at like 3 words and I had to read like a whole. Yeah.
Hi, so Lisa Soroki. I work at the middle school and the high school. I just wanted to clarify the morning announcements. We did do them for about 5 years straight. I did them. And then a couple of weeks throughout the year, we had the SAIL kids come up, and they helped us with it. The problem was we only had about 2 to 3 minutes before the bell rang for homeroom. And the kids were in the hallways. We would play a quick little song, and then we would do the pledge, and we would do the announcements. Kids were in the hallways. Kids were laughing, screaming. You heard nothing. They never heard anything that was going on. And then we tried the morning slideshow presentation last year on the TVs outside, and we found the students weren't looking at them. So then Mr. Meisch, Mr. Osborne, and Ms. Coffey decided to have it during period 1, which is their homeroom. So every faculty meeting that we have, we do make sure that we tell the teachers first period, please put the slideshow up on your smart board, interactive board, and that's how the announcements right now are being done. Don't know if it's really working, but that's to clarify it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Saroki.
Okay. Can I have a motion to close the meeting to the public?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Can I have a motion to close the meeting?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Good night, everybody. See you next month.
See you guys in AC.